Hi, welcome to Buzz, Indiana's Underground Business Voice. My name is Tony Selzer. Got a big privilege to have Scott Pumphrey, Area Director of Rainmakers, Kokomo, really northern Indiana now. I mean, as northern
transition.
Yeah, right. Entrepreneur Source Associate. Now, Entrepreneur Source sounds like a lot of things, but let's talk about what it really is. You help people figure out what business they should be in, or whether or not they should be in business. Is that true, or
true on both aspects?
Okay.
Because we can make it more personal. It's matching businesses to the clients, not clients to the business.
You mean, Scott, people should, just because they like to drink coffee, they shouldn't go out and buy a Starbucks a Dunkin' Donuts franchise? I mean, they shouldn't just say, hey, I like coffee, I should be able to be good at this business. That's not good enough logic in deciding what kind of business to get into?
Well, some people use that logic.
Yeah.
It all depends how much time you want to spend. If you kind of go back to what do you want to do? Do you want to work 7 days, 6 days? Do you want to work 5 days, 8 to 5? You kind of got to judge what you really want to do and go from there and make it a logical decision, not a decision on
not only what they work, but do they have the aptitude? Do they have the skills? I mean, when you go in there, you're helping people self-analyze themselves and say, do I have what it takes in order to get this going? I mean, is that true?
Yeah, and then we get to help coach them through that whole process, and it makes a good relationship building thing, but it's also makes a good logical decision, let's put it that way, for them.
So a guy calls me today, Scott. I've been coaching. I'm coaching businesses every day. I get a joint call. This guy decided he's going to create his own franchise. Okay, he's been an operator for years, according to him, a restaurant operator. He's got $1 million catering business, and he decides to open this restaurant where he's losing $5,000 a month. He did it on Washington Street on the west side. It's the worst location under the sun, starting with a new concept that hasn't been proven yet, and he's already got plans to franchise the concept before he's got proof of a concept. And I'm saying this because here's a business owner that's running a successful $1 million business, yet he makes that mistake out of the gate, choosing what type of business to get into. I mean, do people really understand how powerful a resource like you can be for that decision?
I'm not sure a lot of people do, because you really need to base things like on a system, because everybody knows McDonald's. It's all based on a system, and most of the franchises today have proven systems behind them, so that they can walk them through each step as they go, so that when the end result is a successful franchise. I mean, today, if you opened up that restaurant and it's non-franchisable, in 5 years you have that 80% chance it's going to be shut down. But you add 5 more years to that, and say in a 10-year period, if it's a franchise type restaurant, you have an 80% chance that it'll stay in business.
Wow. I didn't know that statistic. I knew that 1 out of 5 businesses go out of business within, or make it through business for 5 years, but I did not know that was the truth about franchise business. So is it true that a lot of people that even think they know something like this guy did about the restaurant business, they need to look at franchising as an option for their business investment, just to protect their resources, to make less mistakes?
Exactly.
And you help them figure out what matches. So how'd you get into this?
Actually, I got to know Brian Cranfield, the regional developer, and got to know him through Rainmakers, and he basically approached me, and I approached him, and we kind of thought it would be a good fit, because I love talking to people and helping people make decisions in their life.
And you're in a position where you're seeing businesses fail and win all the time.
Oh yeah.
And so there's some opportunity there for you to help people through those gates, so to speak.
Exactly.
So are you having fun?
Oh, I enjoy it every day.
Yeah, good. What is the one thing that people can expect when they're dealing with Entrepreneur Source? The one thing that they may not know obviously you guys bill for this, right?
Pardon?
Obviously they pay you for this, right?
No, actually the person doesn't pay us. The franchise pays us when we find a good match.
Okay.
We have to have a qualified person that we can say, hey, Tony, you're a qualified person, so okay, now you can be approached by the franchise and talk to them, but they're the ones that actually pay us, kind of like a consulting fee. So
you run them through this process, you coach them, you consult them, you teach them, you help them match, you help them profile who they're going to be a good fit for, what businesses they're going to be able to win with, what their DNA is all about, and you do all that for nothing, because the franchise that is getting sold is compensating you.
Exactly.
Scott Pumphrey, I don't know what else to say. You've been buzzed.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.